Good morning, guys. So I'm sitting in my car, super excited right now. I wanted to make this video to inform you guys, as many of you have been reaching out to me through DM, email, and just over the course of years in person, asking me, hey, Carlo, you need to share more of this information with people. It's super helpful. We want to know more to the ones that haven't met me, haven't gone through my program. We want to understand visceral fat more in-depthly. We know you have the experience. Please teach us. Make some posts, make some videos. And I took your words to heart. And so I'm doing that. One of the things, and the reason why I wanted to wait as well, I've been in this in the industry for about 15 years. I've been certified for 21 years, but I've been in the industry, putting people under the microscope, so to speak, for the last 15, 16 years. And there's not many of us. So I'm a fat loss practitioner, and there's a difference. Doctors do not specialize in fat loss. So contrary to what you see online and a lot of talking heads, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Instagram, they're not actual practitioners. A practitioner in the fat loss space is one that really focuses on producing a strategy, methodology behind fat loss. So no, it's not going to exercise. That's a supporting modality of fat loss. And so we need to understand exactly how much the body requires as far as calories are concerned or energy is concerned, and how much it actually burns. So practitioners will really get specific with that. So using tools like indirect calorimeters, DEXA scans, MRIs, CT scans, ultra scans, 3D body analysis, obviously a weight scale, and using all of these tools to formulate a specific plan that's unique to the individual, and that will get the job done, right? And oversee that over the coming months and years. So that's a fat loss practitioner. As you can see, it's much more in depth than just telling someone, don't eat this and eat that, okay? It's actually a wrong principle. I don't want to run on with that. I'll make more videos in that, probably a YouTube video that goes really in depth behind this stuff. So I'll really inform you. Right now, today, I was excited because I have a lot of clients who actually are medical doctors who specialize in different fields of medicine, and they come to me to oversee their fat loss programs, okay? Well, one of those doctors is a plastic surgeon, and he invited me to come into a surgery. And why it's super excited for me, because I have all this vast experience with fat loss, looking at it from an MRI, CT scan, lots of DEXAs, but I've actually never seen fat. So I've always, over the years, I'm like, one day I want to actually see and touch fat. Well, today's the day. Cool stuff, right? I go in and I will witness a surgery, a fat loss removal, which is more cosmetic. It's not health. You don't improve your health usually with the removal of subcutaneous or fat on the surface. One's health is improved with the removal of internal fat, the fat that surrounds the organs. There's no surgery that's going to remove that. So I just want to make that clear. This is a cosmetic surgery. So they want to look a little bit better, because whatever that means subjectively to each individual. And usually that means removal of skin, fat, and tightening of the abdominals, usually for women post-pregnancy. So this particular surgery will be some liposuction, a tummy tuck or AKA abdominoplasty, and a BBL, which is Brazilian butt lift, that I'm going to see. I will say this, it's pretty funny. My client, who is the plastic surgeon, he said, Carlo, if you fall out, we are going to mark around you or take a chalk and outline your body, and you will forever live in infamy, in embarrassment. So you guys pray for me that I don't fall out, but I am super excited. I will keep you posted. Post-surgery, which is going to last about 3 hours, but I am ready. See you soon.
Made it back, and guess what? I did not pass out. There was no chalk necessary. So it was an amazing experience. It was very surreal for me to actually have subcutaneous fat in my hands, looking at the different depots of subcutaneous fat, which is the superficial layer, the scarpous fascia, which is the connective tissue that separates the superficial from the deep adipose tissue, and just feeling the texture difference between the two. Amazing. So I'm doing all this for you guys. So I love it. Love you guys. But my education is to make me better, give me more of an insight behind this world of adipose tissue, so that I can be a better practitioner for you guys. One of the things I want to say early on in this segment is I just want to send a shout out to the professionals who are really good at what they do. My client, the surgeon himself, consummate professional, and you can tell he has 20 something years under his belt, just knocking this stuff out left and right. So it was good to see the process start to finish. A different world for me, because this is more cosmetic, and when you remove subcutaneous fat, your body doesn't necessarily put that fat back on in the same place. So nutrition and bioenergy is still important. So those patients still need to know how to balance their energy or learn how to eat for their bodies, so they don't put fat back on, and that fat doesn't have the ability to go back into the subcutaneous fat, which for a lot of us is a healthy area to store fat, versus the visceral fat. That's the fat that surrounds the organs. So as we get older, our bodies tend to want to store more viscerally and less subcutaneously. So body fat is an organ. It secretes hormones. Some of those hormones are beneficial depending on where that fat sits on our bodies. And our one of the greatest powers we have is an ability to regulate said visceral fat through nutrition, through exercise, through movement. So understanding these components, but just the overall experience, I'm very grateful for. I think one of the things that stood out for me is realizing or feeling the actual difference in texture between the superficial subcutaneous fat. So subcutaneous is right below the level of the skin. So that's the fat that we can grab. And for me, feeling I guess how to put it, there was a harder, lumpier texture to the superficial subcutaneous fat level versus the deep subcutaneous adipose tissue or fat tissue. You'll see that in the scans or in the slides that come after this. If you're squirmish, stop at this video. Don't go past it because you will see fat in my hands and me playing around with it, feeling the fat, or feeling how that fat felt, the different depots, as well as the scarpous fascia, which is a connective tissue that separates the superficial from the deep adipose tissue. I hope you actually find this interesting. It's informative. I'll be doing lots of other stuff like this in the future, informing you guys with education on how to eat for your own bodies. I'm gearing up my algorithms or my app developer for an app that will actually help take everything that I've learned over the years, import it into this app. So all you guys got to do is download this app and get a lot of the professional aspect of what I do here in my health studio. You can actually have most of that in an app. So looking forward to that. Stay posted, and I'll keep you guys updated.